What this thing is going on, y'all? It's your man A dot to the G, man. Gonna bring you a video, man, for all these solo players, aka randoms. Just in case you didn't know you was a random, you are random. When you out here by yourself, you are random. You are a blueberry. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Everybody's one. Everybody starts off as one. But real talk, first things first, man. As a random, you need to know your role when you're out here, man. Real talk. In this NBA Live community, man, we really need to get this together as randoms, man. Cause I'm a random my darn self. You know what I'm saying? I got some people I roll with too, but at the same time, I love going out here solo. So, AKA, I'm a random. And first things first, you got to know your role, man. You got to know your role. What I mean by that is that, you know, sometimes you can come into a game and your team might expect for you to play offense. Sometimes everybody can't shoot the ball. Everybody can't do certain things. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they expect you to play defense. Whatever the case is, you got to know your role. Everybody ain't out here trying to be LeBron. Everybody out here ain't trying to be goddamn Anthony Davis or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you have to know your role, man. And sometimes your role will change throughout the game, but you have to know it. It is what it is. Everybody ain't gonna be the best at the game. So just simply be patient and know your role. Another thing that you need to know as a random, man, please learn how to play defense. Everybody out here that comes out here and play this game, man, know, man, the first thing you always complain about is, dude, why you ain't guard your man? Or dude, you can't play defense. It is the worst thing to go on. Please, people, learn how to play defense. That's a whole different video in itself, but you really need to learn how to play defense as a random, right? That's really going to help your game a whole lot. And also, it'll help boost your basketball IQ too. But that's a whole nother video in itself. Also, another thing that you need to learn how to do as a random, man, choose a main. Now, let me see this much right here. Now, if you go out here and you play with a group of fellas that you know, a group of people that you like to play with, and you know, you just run the character that you run, the build that you run, that's fine. But as a random, you need to be thinking more of a build that's going to allow you to play both offense and defense. Now, with that being said, you don't have to necessarily always have to pick a defensive build to be able to get that done, and you don't necessarily have to pick an offensive build to get that done. What I want you to do is at least think of as a random, man, get what you are comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? Not what's supposed to be what's popping, just what you're comfortable with. The more comfortable, the better it is for you as a random, because it'll make your experience a little bit better. You know. Also, what'll also help you is that if you sit back and take time out, man, and learn the game, that'll help you out as a random too. Like I said, all the ins and outs, especially when it comes down to NBA Live Light Team, we're gonna have a lot of new badges and whatnot. We also gonna have a lot of new mechanics as far as like with the stick mechanics and all the cut moves and whatnot. Basketball knowledge, man, at least game knowledge, that's gonna really help you out as a random. You're gonna really need to know what you're doing on this game to be able to excel on this game, man. Like I said, man, just being a random out here, man, it's gonna take a little bit of time. It's gonna be some good days. It's gonna be some bad days, man, and you're gonna have to learn how to keep it together. That's another darn point that a person needs to go ahead and get out the way too. Get your mind right, man. Listen, man, basketball is a game of runs. As simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Some days you're gonna be up, man, you're gonna be sitting there running on me. You're like, man, we up by 12, man, we ran off with them folks. And some days it's gonna be at times, man, you have to play through adversity. And the thing about it is, in basketball, man, what you gonna do during adversity? You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna punk out, or you gonna man up? Now, I've seen a lot of time, man, some people just want to go ahead and punk out. They quit, they do this, they do that, go whine and act like this, act like that. You know what I'm saying? But I play with people, man, that man up, man. Go out there, man, play some real live hero ball, man. You know what I'm saying? Making plays, man. Steals here, blocks there. You know what I'm saying? Rebounds here, a box out there. You know what I'm saying? It's all in that type of thing, man. You know, it's about the mentality of the person, man. And as we in this NBA Live community, man, what we need to do is, man, we need to go ahead and start stepping up our skills, man. You know what I'm saying? At least to try to make the competitiveness of the game worth coming on the game for. Because right now, what's going on is that I see that a lot of us is out here. We get on here and we halfway play. We end up trolling each other, you know, making the game experience not worth talking about, not worth playing on. It sucks, man. It just really does. You know, not to rant on about those type of things, but this is what I'm talking about trying to be a random in this game. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, this is part of it. You know what I'm saying? And we, in this community, man, we need to start, you know, taking time out that, you know, it ain't just you that's out here playing. You know what I'm saying? There's other people out here trying to enjoy the game and trying to win. And, you know, even if you don't win, sometimes it's about how you lose. And sometimes people just don't want to lose like looking like no sucker. You know what I'm saying? So everybody need to do their part, include myself, because I am a random. And sometimes, hey, I'm out there probably messing up your stream and, you know what I'm saying, and everything else. You can't get that loot box because of me sometimes. So hey, I gotta admit, sometimes there's some good days, sometimes there's some bad days. But with my experience, you know, hey, I had some success on this game. I've had fun, you know what I'm saying, more or less. I rage with other randoms, so you know, it happens, but more or less I have good experiences. So, you know, this is my way of just calling myself, I don't know, doing my part in this NBA Live community. So, you know, if you can, man, take time out, man. Check me out later on, man, when I come out with another video, man, about how trying to get your mind right about being a random out here in NBA Live 19. And I'm gonna get back with you. Peace.